Hi everyone and welcome to this channel. I am Carole, an ex-recruiter in France. I used to recruit financial directors, accountants and so on in France in particular. And today I'm so excited because I'm sharing with you some really amazing tips and tricks. I hope they will be amazing at least. Tell me in the comments what you think about everything you will see on this channel, and just know that I'm gonna share things that are really gonna help you out with being fulfilled with your work. I'm gonna help you out finding what you wanna do, discovering how you wanna do it, and using the best strategies to get what you want. So if it sounds good to you, feel free to subscribe to this channel and also tell me what you think. So my first tip for you is to know who is gonna interview you during the job interview. This is super important because you need to see through the emails you received, through the phone calls you had with the HR service of the company you want to join. You need to see if this is gonna be a woman, a man, what type of person this is, more or less from what you feel, from maybe what you saw on LinkedIn, without, looking like a stalker. But you need to know that just to be aware of how you need to look like. This is very important to allow you to get dressed and prepared the right way, both physically and mentally. For women, in my experience, it was more important to be physically in keeping with that, because women have more, more freedom to use a lot of makeup or not so much, to have a cleavage or not. You can really adapt this to who is in front of you, and this is both a good thing and a very bad thing if you are facing, a jealous boomer woman. It can happen a lot. This is not, a proof that they are mean or whatever. It can be human. And for men, I'm gonna say something important that people don't think about: humility in your behavior. This is going to be super important because we know you cannot often play with, makeup, with the way you dress. It's often, a shirt, something clean, and voila. So what I'm asking you to do really is to watch that you're not showing off too much, because some men will really dislike it. Now, second thing to do, and this is super important, at the end of the interview, the company has to know that you are wanted outside of them. Really, this is so important. It shows that you have good qualities that are seen outside. They are not like crazy. They don't have a sort of mirage on you like, he or she sounds cool, but maybe I'm wrong. No, they are sure you have a great value on the job market. And this is actually one of my best advices. So listen up. You either give hints of that during the job interview without looking to, showing off again. You just express that, oh, yeah, sure, I had a job interview recently about this type of jobs, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. You talk about it at least one time. It's cool. Or you wait for the best moment to talk about it, which is the end. The moment when the interviewers ask you, do you have any other process at the moment? And at that time, you gotta say, of course I have, not this way, but you're gonna say, yeah, sure. At the moment, I have more or less 3 or 4 processes, da-da-dee-da-da-da. I had the first interview with a company in this sector, and I'm at round 2 or 3 in these and that sectors. Now, I don't want you to fake interviews. If you don't have thousands of interviews, please stay realistic. Please stay true. But if you had, let's say you had 7 interviews during the month, from day 1 to day 30 of the month, I want you to remember all of that. And when they ask you, do you have any process at the moment, you almost gather all of them. This is not a lie. Maybe you are already quite out of some of these processes because you don't like the job, but you're gonna show that you were desired. Next advice, and this is about relationships. You're gonna need to know if you have, someone from your hometown, someone from your friend lists on Facebook, someone from your LinkedIn friends or your school, whatever you want, who is working in the company you want to join. This is so helpful when you find out, that you got a friend in this or that company. It happened to me one day. I had, a former colleague from my HR experience, and she was like, wow, you're currently getting into this company, at least you're in the recruitment process, but how did you do? It's so hard, even I struggle so much, da da da. I was like, I know, this is a really selective company. I could be interested actually. Can you tell me more about it? She was like, sure, I can tell you more about it, but you gotta know that in our company, the main values are this, that, and that. Okay. Fair. She gave me different presentations, different PowerPoint documents. She really helped me out with this. And you know what? At the end, she recommended me. Like me, I was just someone from her, LinkedIn friends list, whatever that is. I was a former colleague, but she didn't completely know the quality of my work. But because I talked to her in a really friendly way, in a really, polite, humble way, we connected more, and it created something, and at the end I had a bonus points compared to all of the other applicants. So I really advise you to do that. Now here is my last advice, and it's really in keeping with the one you just saw before. If you know no one in a company, and this is highly possible, because you see the recommendation thing is really, really rare to have, honestly, but at least you can have information and it's already great. But if you know no one and you really want to join this company in your career, check out on LinkedIn, check out on Google, check out like anywhere you can check things out, who works there and how you can, get a conversation with one or two people who look nice. And by nice, I mean really nice. You cannot go for a random Karen, nothing for Karen, sorry, but you cannot go, and target anyone. You gotta be really, really precise. And then they are not necessarily gonna recommend you because they do not know you, but they can totally give your curriculum to the right person. They can totally tell you, oh, please do not go to this service because it's awful, the management is so toxic and so on. But if you go there, you're gonna love the ride. So if you like those tips, please subscribe, because this way I know you like it, you want to get more of this. But anyway, don't worry, I'm here, you can ask me any question, and also don't worry because my French accent may disappear a little over time, I don't know, but yeah, see you very soon for another topic.